Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to really dive into the depth. So, this is a reading to really bring out what we're healing, what we are investing our time into. With all these retrogrades, it is a time to really revise, reflect, and use this to our best advantage, like to really grow and create what we have been shown during this time with all these retrogrades. I believe there's 7 planets in retrograde, so I'm going to go over a couple of these retrogrades, and I'm going to be doing a special spread that will really highlight some of the aspects of our tree of life. So this could be directed at the collective or a specific message to a certain group of people. Take how it resonates and leave the rest. There's probably going to be a couple different messages, so take only whatever you really feel grasps your attention. Listen to your intuition. Again, we are in retrograde, so anything that comes from the past that is serious in relationships. Libra is still in the South Node, which is healing. So now this time is not to get into any serious paperwork, really contracts, anything that is really going to hold you down in anything. So right now is not the time to even make a choice on getting a really extreme haircut. So just be aware of that, okay? And again, everything is left up to you, right? So it really, you are the most important role in your life is being you. It's a self-discovery, so enjoy this. Buckle up for the ride. Here we go. All right, so Tree of Life. So actually quickly before I get into that, I had a couple more things I wanted to add on to the astrology. Just a couple things I wrote down. I like to scribble down all my stuff. It's actually hard to read sometimes. All right, so this is activating a stronger pull towards your path and what your purpose is. Being the change. Saturn is retrograde in Pisces. Pisces super blue moon, which is a super moon and a blue moon. Last time that this happened is 2018. So go back to then, see what the retrograde is really bringing in. And it's probably wanting you to revise that. Virgo is the sign of analytical detail, wanting to really wanting to restructure where our time and responsibility is invested. Strange reoccurrences from the past repeating, but in different situations. So question why this is happening again, needing to focus on that. Questions around who and what to trust. Yeah, so I feel like there are these new awarenesses around things we're needing to let go. Anything we have been resisting to, it's this time where Pluto has really gone quite far back into Capricorn. So that's, I think it's at 27 degrees. So that's really going back and really wanting to go deep into the structures of your life, of what you, again, time. So looking at the bigger picture, Uranus is in retrograde. That will be, I believe it's in Taurus. So freedom fighter, connected, space, visions, inventions, research, outside the box, technology, community, authentic, truth, clarity, intelligence. So really using our resources with the community. With really, I feel like this is like we're using our tools, resources, and time to re-strategize and reinvent how we connect with each other. So the unconscious becomes conscious. Dreams are vivid. This is the Saturn retrograde. So Saturn is the father time, responsibility, the physical, and Pisces is the unconscious, dreams, spiritual, what we don't see, the unknown, intuition. So this is like the unconscious becoming conscious. Dreams are vivid, a high sense of awareness, downloads, intense, in touch with the sensitive side. So this is like a reality check to really where we are putting where we need to branch out from and create something completely authentic. So really looking, researching, connecting with others to create a truth that works for us. It's really like power of the people, realizing your own power within, detaching from ancestral patterns. Yes. So this will feel like you're aware of things that are happening and them not being your own necessarily, but being yours to heal. All right. So these opening up wounds and then this release, I feel like, is going to feel like you're detaching from the actual, like the salt isn't going to be on the wounds anymore. They're starting to heal over, and it's kind of like this new cycle is bringing in a detachment. So traumas are releasing old stagnant energy, reinventing truth, and revitalizing into like a fresh breath of air. So true self, air, it's an air sign fixed. So I feel like this is like the focusing on your expansion of your mind, time, having realistic dreams, and really with Virgo, really finalizing the details, putting all of your organizing your files, creating this timeline of how to do a routine and invest your time wisely. So it's really taking the energy and how to heal it. It's also wanting to really look at health. All right, so let's get into this reading. So, all right, so it is definitely, this is going to be looking into the family tree. So what is, sorry, I just need to find my page. Yes, so the tree of life spread. Let's do this. So it's roots, and then we'll do where you are, and then the branches, where your future. And it's going to be tapping into the mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. And we'll read a little bit to see what's going on, okay? All right, so I'm going to do the tree of life. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. This is an ancestral reading, tapping into the ancestors' guidance, using the wisdom and the knowledge from our ancestors. Thank you, ancestors, for the truth and guidance for the collective. What is the wisdom for these retrogrades? It's also a timeless, but I will be using the energy of the retrogrades as to really see what we need to be tapping into. What are we focusing on? Virgo wants us to focus. Focus and fine-tune those details. So let's see what's needing to be. Need 4 cards for the roots, please. What is the underlying energy, please, recurring right now? Underlying energy. So underlying energy, we have moonlit, enchanted, magic, Cancerian energy, the moon. It's the 4th house. It's home. It's your safe space. And friends, family, whatever you consider it to be. Home, caring, nurturing, very intuitive water sign. So moonlit, enchantment, magic. So where is, I feel like definitely, so this is the underlying, yes. All right, so the underlying energy occurring right now in the mental. Okay, so in your mind, there is This is like downloads. There are like whispers being spoken to you. The ancestors are speaking to you. Physical reflection pool, stillness. So in the physical, this is feeling like having a time to reflect in the physical. Your intuition is activating your mind, your crown chakra. And then the physical, there's a time to reflect on what you are being shown, what is guiding you. And the unicorn purity. That's the first time I pulled this card. Number 45. Maybe seeing 4 and 5 a lot. Purity, unicorn. This is in your emotional. So yeah, purity. That reminds me of like a release. You're being purified, like cleansing water. Like you're healing, and the emotional. This is very like pure. So it's, your emotions are valid. You're really feeling this attachment to a higher level of spirituality, almost a magical. Your emotions are taking you to higher, heightened senses. Your emotions are heightened with this unicorn. All right, one more for the spiritual. All right. Roots, please. Underlying energy right now. One more card for the roots. Miracles. Rainbow waterfall, number 31. Wow, that's beautiful. So, do you believe in miracles? So with this magic at the beginning and then the miracles. Wow. So in the stillness, in the reflection time, with this pool, that's water also. It's like you are seeing this vast amount of, like you're seeing into this depths of the ocean. You're seeing clearly through the illusions with the moon. It's like the magic, what is being illuminated. You're being illuminated. So you're receiving clarity, knowledge. There's seeking. There's been a time of seeking knowledge. And this is number 7 is the chariot, which is the moon. It's like there's been, within your mind, there has been a lot of activations for downloads, knowledge. Your intuition is telling you things. It's like there's something that is very magical that you are seeing as you take this time to reflect and look at all of the things that have been unfolding during these retrogrades. It's been a time of like a reality check, to look in the mirror and what do we truly see? Do we see a beautiful swan, or are we seeing a reflection of, it's almost like a you can't hide anything from the universe. You can't just now hide from this, what you are being guided towards, whatever you are receiving, this information, whatever truth, clarity you're seeing through. It's like there's a sense of, there is no rose-colored glasses anymore. And just to deceive yourself would just be to cause more emotional stagnancy. You wouldn't be able, you need to, there is a sense of needing to see what you need to do next and reflect on the life situations that have come to these realizations with the purity unicorn, that your emotions, your love is pure. What you have to offer is something magical and an energy that is angelic, not to close yourself off from what the world wants to open up in you. And if there is a sense of holding back anything, this is going to not be, you will notice that the transformation cannot be hidden anymore. Just like the unicorn stands out, you cannot hide whatever in you is magical. So there's need to walk with your head high and own your true essence, own your true path. It's time to shine. And like, this is very Aquarius, I feel like, because it's very unique, and walking on your own path, standing out, shining, not hiding because you're different, not hiding like the unicorn has a horn, right? But it's actually a very spiritual activated card. It's like the horn is kind of like that antenna for information, and you are that antenna up for light. And you take those dark woods that you may be in, and it's like you're able to walk through everything that really feel like it caged you in. You know, those branches of the trees kind of like, they could be bars. So feeling like you've been in a cage, I feel like this is kind of like, reminds me of Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Like Pisces is the unicorn. Could be Aquarius too, but the unicorn stands out. It's something that nobody usually sees. It's there, but you don't see it. Believe it until you see it, or you don't believe it until you see it. So I feel like this is asking to shine in your authenticity and to stand up for yourself and what needs to see. You see, it's like, it's almost like she just doesn't want to look into her reflection. She doesn't want to look into the water. She doesn't want to go into the depths of her soul and be true to oneself. There is this stillness, so that, because it's to pause time so that you can rewind and invest in things that only bring you prosperity on the bottom, right? Yeah, it's what aligns with your purpose. Not working for the hive mind that doesn't serve any purpose, only working for the beehive that works for you, right? So be still and be true to your oneself, that there is a magic within your truth. There's a magic within the stillness when you reflect and look at all that you have gone and where you are shining, and to go back into that cage holding you back would be only foolish. And you would be to release what you need to, as in like this waterfall is releasing with the, it's like to release this energy that's not yours. You would understand that it was only here to activate your true purpose. And without putting the unicorn in the cage, it would never have known the world that it was missing, right? And you're here to purify and to show others the miracles in, there's a lot of water. Well, because the moon is a water sign, Cancerian, then the reflection pool, right? And then, well, purity, water can be pure, right? We purify water, we purify our emotions. Emotions crystallize the water and they create, I almost thought about that. It's like your frequency is pure, and when you align with the divine, and this kind of activate your crown chakra, which means you're able to receive even though like this white light of this creative space that it's pure intent. This is pure love, Empress energy. This is really bringing what makes you unique and beautiful. Is what makes you so different, right? And when you see this, you're ready to, when you perceive, you're able to receive what you are meant to do. It's like it kind of, you're able to see the next step you're supposed to take. You're able to understand it when your energy is white and pure and up only the best by only, it's like cause and effect. If you do things for others that to be kind and they repay you with not the same energy, that is allowing boundaries to be crossed and showing the universe that you will accept less. And the unicorn is not less than anything, but something so great and majestic that not everyone can tap into the energy of purity, magic. Yeah, right. So this is allowing the miracles. Allowing the miracles. Spiritual body is the rainbow waterfall. So your spiritual body is miracles. Your spiritual. So your transformation, I feel like your spiritual journey is to transform and to guide others to their, guide others through the rainfall, through the chaos, through it feel like, you know, when you a waterfall underneath it could feel like you're drowning in the intensity, the power of how fast it comes down. And I feel like you are showing others, there's 3 butterflies here, which is Empress 3. I feel like you're showing others how to transform in their cycles that are painful, dark, but guiding their light, showing them to the calm waters, allowing them to see through the illusions and seeing the light on the other side that is bringing in this energy of Empress, which is nurturing, it's love, it's harmony, it's connecting. It's a leadership role, but a very feminine. It's the Empress, the Emperor, and it's like leadership by guiding, like a kind, by purifying your emotional energy. You're able to create miracles in the higher realms of the spiritual world. You're able to activate the spiritual, allow others to go out to reflect on their journey. Oh, an activation. Oh my gosh, that just slipped out of my hand and this showed. Oh my God, Guardian or Spring activation. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh, this is like exactly the tree of life. This is the tree of life of planting flowers, planting seeds for others to create and allow this new way of creating life and creating life cycles by being this leader that is kind, wise, and that works together. All right, so let's see the present energy, please. Present energy. That 3-3 with that stillness is really standing out. There's lots of 3s. 3, 3, 4, 3. All right, so for those 2 cards that came out for the current energy, we have So this is the base. The base. Yeah, so it's the present moment. Maybe feeling, it's earth spirit. So grounding yourself into time and kind of having these realizations, which sometimes aren't really fun, having those realizations of what's going on. So I feel like the stability, earth, it's bringing in a lot of physical disconnects from the things that made us once happy, and seeing kind of like in the stillness, this reflection, that all that we have thought about stability needs to really be brought down. Like the word stability kind of doesn't mean the same thing anymore. So really looking at how we structure our time and what to looking at the bigger picture, and how to make our next move, how to heal those things that we had to detach from. Could be relationships, could be money, could be just anything that we've always really felt as stability, but more on the spiritual way, we are detaching from the physical to show us that we do not need anything that is physical. It is an emotional and spiritual journey to create this new earth of our own stability in ourselves, and really reformulating how, like it's like a math equation, we are reformulating the math equation, going back, looking over the numbers and seeing what needed to change, and then putting our resources to create this higher spiritual balance that is a more harmonious, equal give and take, with that 33, the mirroring, needing to find equal connections, find equal give and take, to see maybe where our life has been needing to, what direction to go in. So these retrogrades are really allowing us to recreate what we have been shown, what has been shown through these times, seeing the rainbow after the storm, right? And believing in miracles, and believing that what we are being shown is to recreate something that is of peace and beauty, and to release the old onto this. It's like climbing the mountains. The burdens have been heavy, and it's been a long journey, and it's kind of like at the end, the waterfall, it has like a big release. After going up, it kind of comes back down, and when it's released in a chaotic storm energy, to kind of transform and change things that were hidden in the depths, that even ancestral patterns needed to be broken to recreate. So with the current energy being stability and flow, really you're on this pathway right now in the present. You're on this pathway to create an energetic flow in the universe, to really flow, like how energy can create stability, how this new pathway we could take, kind of going off, kind of walking off the path and finding this whole new, it's like you're walking on a trail and you're going on your normal, whatever, your normal life journey that you think you're on, and all of a sudden seeing this light in the forest, and you kind of go down it, and it's almost like this whole new area. And when you're going down that pathway right now, and you go off the trail a little bit, right? And it's like, here you are, it's like you see the waterfall. And once you walk down there and take that new journey off of your usual path, you see the miracles in life. You see that what the universe was trying to show you, but needing to trust in your new inspiration. See this wand? It's like you are the master. You have the tools, and you just needed to trust in your the magic that you are being shown. So your intuition, your crown chakra is, as you, yeah, Virgo, okay, stability. This reminds me of Virgo, Earth Spirit. So yeah, you're able to reflect on what's going on with this Virgo season. And the new moon in Virgo is coming up at the beginning of September. We are September 1st today. So Earth Spirit, this is revising and really focusing on what our crown chakra is illuminating right now. It's illuminating the magic that we have within our stillness when we take the time and the patience to look within, deep within the pool of darkness, and this is time to do shadow work. Anything that is left over, needing to go with the flow of your emotions and not stay on the same path that you keep going on and getting the same results. There's a sense of magic within the path when you go off the path and you follow that light within the dark. You know, that it's like, this looks like a gloomy place, but it's actually magic when you walk a little further, you know, into the chaotic, dark, creaky kind of forest, you know, and you don't know where you're going, and here you kind of, you hear the water, and you wonder, maybe you're being guided towards something beautiful. Maybe this storm or this path that you've had to take that's been dark and different, and you got a little lost along the way, and you are now really sitting down trying to figure out where you are if you've been lost, and you're sitting down on this rock trying to revise and think and see the physical in a different way. See, when you're still in this reflecting pool, you are able to see the earth in a different way, that is trying to show you to follow a pathway, to kind of wander off and go with the flow of, it's like following the butterflies. See the butterflies, and then the butterflies are here, it's like you're being guided by the moon, and the Empress energy kind of is the feminine. So I feel like, yeah, it's like you're going off that path, and then you got lost, and you actually found yourself. You found yourself when you weren't even looking for yourself. But when you wandered off that path and you sat down at that tree to really think about your tree of life and what is going on and where you're supposed to go, where you're branching off next. And that's when the butterflies come along to guide you, to send you a message, to come in with a flow of messages to allow you to go into the forest, break free of the conditioning that you've been told, and go towards the miracles and see all the colors and all the lights and find your happiness. Bluebird spirit, happiness. You're following the birds and following nature, and you're following the wisdom that you are being shown and guided right now by your ancestors, by the universe. All right, so I have to finish this up. My phone is about to run out of batteries, so, oh boy. All right, we're going to do branches. Where you're headed in the future. 4 cards, please. Finish the collective reading. Where is the collective wandering off this path and finding their magic? What is coming in the future? What is headed for the collective on this journey? What is headed on this journey, please, for the collective? Collective journey. Messages. Ooh, that one kind of went weird. Okay. Ooh, transcending. Number 28. 28 could be significant. Also 10, which is 1. So transforming from an ending to a beginning, reaching higher levels of, and it's another unicorn. So yeah, wow, there's something magical about the magic, the purity unicorn, and this, it's like it's like with this purity, you're evolving into now a unicorn with wings. So it's like your magic inside is growing. It's soaring to new levels. You are creating stability within this world of a higher level of knowledge, trusting where you're heading to the future. Ooh, okay, we got some cards. We have chaos, storm spirit. All right, so, okay, this is with the physical. Oh, sorry, so, yeah, feeling like with this right now in the future, it's happening is transcending to higher levels of spiritual activation, magic. This is like going to soaring to a higher perception on what is real and what is needing to be left behind. So it's like you're leaving behind the lower dimension stagnant energy and going to this energy of connecting with your true divine purpose. This is like definitely going off into your unique purpose, being authentic, transforming to who you're meant to be. In the physical, it feels like there's a storm spirit right now. So it feels very chaotic as there's lots of choices that have been made or are being made for you. I feel like things are the universe is coming down and striking whatever needs to be broken down and made back and created back together on a better structure. This is guiding a new light in a different direction. Chaos comes in when something needs to be changed, transformed. Chaos brings in the rainbow. So in the physical, feels like there's something chaotic coming in at the moment, or will be soon coming in, to create this new energetic pull towards the miracles. So after the storm comes in, there is the miracles, the rainbow. So the underlying energy in the spiritual is creating miracles, creating an endless waterfall of miracles, and seeing seeing past all the rain, there's that beautiful rainbow, creating your highest potential, not letting yourself stay in this black and white energy. It's like you are living vivid in color and creating these new cycles of nurturing how we see the world and creating new cycles, rebirthing the world, purifying what needs to be, the energy that needs to be left, and only allowing what's meant for you, being guided towards your ancestors into your true potential, and creating that energy with, I feel like, whatever you're mirroring. Like you see the world for what it is, and you see everybody for what they are. And sometimes it feels like this energy of the spilled cups, the 4 of cups, of, you know, not wanting to see, turning your back to what the earth is showing you, the universe, because it is an energy that's not always positive. All right, and with the emotional, you have air spirit knowledge. So you are, again, with the emotional, and with the Cancerian energy, the moon is the feminine energy. It is, sun is the masculine, the moon is the feminine. And with this air spirit knowledge coming in with the emotional into the future, it's feel like you are changing. It's like you are that truth seeker, and you are spreading that knowledge of emotional growth, and you're creating new cycles that are coming in. So for the future, you are sharing the wisdom of knowledge and emotional growth. So with this, it'll be like cleansing of the air, pure clarity, emotional intelligence, heightened senses of not staying in this lack, knowing how to heal, creating like a pure energy of enlightenment, and allowing the knowledge that we are receiving to heal the past, to heal the energy that needs to, whatever's holding us back emotionally, keeping you in that lack energy, in regret, in sorrow. I feel like this is coming in to heal you and to allow you to feel free within your thoughts, free within your emotional, and to bring in a new form of leadership and in love and connecting with others. So this is bringing love and the knowledge of how love heals, not to stay in fear. So I feel like this is rising above fear and spreading your knowledge on healing what has been what has been kind of, we have been avoiding, all right? So now we're diving deep into the knowledge of our emotional connections and how we invest in each other, how we invest in each other's emotional growth, and letting go of the past and learning those lessons. And yeah, I feel like that is healing the ancestral patterns, the knowledge of the ancestors. This is air spirit. I feel like this is like knowledge of the ancestors coming in, allowing you the clarity to let go and to be released from the ancestral patterns and family. All right, that is the reading. So your spiritual is healing family. Wow, it's beautiful. Thanks, guys. Bye.